Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Bean. Welcome to my channel, and today I'll bring you guys a guide on Knighthood boss KELAK and how to score over 10,000 points on him. So let's just get right into it. So this is the team you want to use for extreme, and there's a different team that I recommend that you use for hard and normal, so I'll show that after. So this team for extreme: green Gother, red Derry, red Elot, and blue Easton. So the reason you want green Gother is for his passive and his rank ups, and Derry for her ult and her passive and her golden buff card, Elot's for her ult and her golden debuff card, and Easton for her golden buff card. And gear sets, I would say and recommend HP and defense on all of them, including associations, except for Derry and Demon Meliodas Association. Make sure Derry is at least attack and defense. If not, attack and crit damage is better because you want to basically crit this boss, so the higher your crit damage, the more damage you do. And I keep saying Assault Meliodas. Demon Meliodas, make sure he has an attack set so he can give even much more attack to Derry versus if he was on an HP and defense set. So there's that. And the food I recommend to use, if you haven't caught on already, is with this team in general, is that we are going for crits. Because if you crit this boss, you will do insane damage with the crit damage. And the more damage you do, the higher your score is. Simple as that. So to make it easier, I would recommend that you use crit chance food. So you give yourself a 20% bonus to your crit chance, so that makes it even that much easier for you to crit this boss. However, if you're feeling a bit more risky, then you can use crit damage food, because if you do crit then you'll do even much more damage versus if you're using crit chance food. However, the thing is, the trade-off is that you won't have that increased crit chance, so you have a less likely chance to crit. And if you don't crit, then there goes the run. You'll have to restart all over again. So this just makes it so if you do get the run, where you get like a decent run in, you get like all the requirements that you need to get a decent score, you don't have to restart. But yeah, the second team, this is the team that I recommend for hard and normal. So the only difference is that you switch out Elot and blue Easton for green Helbram and Gustav. And the reason you want green Helbram is he has the same exact buff card as blue Easton, and Gustav, you're switching him out for Elot because he has a freeze card, which at level 3 is what you want. It freezes the enemy, but we don't care about that. We just care about his effect on the freeze, is that when the enemy is attacked when frozen, increases your damage dealt by 200%. So if you crit on top of the freeze effect, that's insane damage. So let's go over extreme first. This is the team that you want to use, crit chance food, and let's hop right into it. So as we load in here, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe if you want to keep up with my content and just any Grand Cross news content in general. And also leave a like on the video if you enjoy or it helps you in any way, shape, or form. I greatly appreciate it, but I'm going to shut up now. And I'm show you guys how to do this so you can get the highest score possible on your runs. So let's use this. What you want to do for this strat is waste these cards. Go through pumpkin bombs, Elot, single target, physical, and AoE Easton. And use a Derry swipe so you can start building up your passive. So ideally, what you want is to start building up your Derry's is to start building up your Derry's passive. So that means you have to use at least one card per turn. And build up your Gother passive. That builds up naturally over time to 5 stacks. Get a gold card of this, which I did get for free, so that's huge. Actually, is there a better way for me to do this? Alright, buff up. No. Buff up. Merge just... Oh. Let me buff up. Merge these. Get a level 3. That gives me her ult. Merge go through cards and then move this. Nice. I'll save the Elot's ult for the second phase. But this is actually a pretty decent hand. And I'll just move this Easton card. We will take an ult, however we will be just fine. Probably target my dairy, yeah. She'll live. We're fine. So as you can see here, I'm slowly building up my dairy's passive. So I'm gambling that I get a bunch of her cards. So as you can see here, my passive, I only have 3 stacks. This will be 4. Let me use this Easton card, Gother card, and then I will move this Gother card. That kills. I will have double ults, which I will use both of them. Hopefully I get another a dairy card, please. Thank you. This is actually pretty good. Alright, so let me ult with Elots. Use this. Do that. Ults, her ult makes it so you have an increase to your attack rate, your defense rate stats by 100% at 1 out of 6. And just scales up from there. Can I get a rank up, actually? Nice. I think I have what I need to get a decent run in. So this will be good. Alright, so we have Elot's buff up from her ults, which lasts for 4 turns. And it also benefits Dairy as well, because she gives us 2 buffs from her ults. So that in turn makes it so our Dairy hits even harder on her ults, which has Amplify, which increases the damage dealt by 30% per buff. Active buff on self. And that's 2 buffs from Elot's ult, so that's an additional 60% damage just off from that. And I currently have, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks. So let me do this. Actually, let me rank up. Actually, no, because if I rank up, she'll do even more damage. Let me do that. Rank up. Do this. And then I'll move this. Nah, that's just fine. Hopefully I get another Dairy buff card, but if not, then I'll just ult. And not this turn, but the turn after. As you can see there, we are super tanky, so we're not taking any damage. And I'm only 2-6, by the way, so if you have her 1-6, then you'll do the same thing. Alright, so now what I want to do is buff up. Use a gold buff, so this will give me an additional stack. I currently have... my Dairy is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks. This will be 7 stacks. 7... Oh, hold on. I almost misclicked that. I would have ruined it. Alright, so let me rank up gold Dairy buff. And then I will just move this Elot card. And next turn I will do the finishing strat. And I'll go over it before I do it, of course. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. So this will only be, if my counting is correct, an 8-stack run. So Dairy will only have 8 stacks of her passive. But that's pretty good. So, again, you want... where is he? You want max go through passive, so we have that. 5 stacks. For Dairy, you want as many stacks on her as possible. Ideally 10, if not, then as close as you can. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will be 8 if I use this. So 8 stacks. So an additional 80% attack just from that. We have Elot's ult up, which gives us an additional 2 stacks. So that's an additional... So that's technically 10 stacks on Derry. And we have a gold buff card, which we will use. And then we have a golden defense down with Elot's. So, and we have Derry's ult up. So this is what you want to do. I'll do it. I'll show you guys, talk you guys, and walk you guys through it. So let me just do this so I can get an extra stack on my Derry. You will then, when you're at this phase, when you have all of this ready, you use this debuff card, which decreases crit resistance and crit defense by 50%. So if you crit him, you'll do even more damage. So do that. Level 3 gold card. Then you want to buff with Easton. So that increases our attack related stats of all allies by 30%. So all of my Derry stats here, attack related, buffed by 30, and also her basic, also her like basic stats. All of these stats, substats. So we're gonna get it. We're gonna have over 100% chance to crit. So if we don't crit, then we're gonna have a problem, and we're gonna have over 230 crit chance. No, 240. My bad. 240 crit damage, and then over 100% crit chance. So yeah, let's just do it and let's see what we get. We should get a decent score if we crit, that is. So do that. Buff up. That gives me 8 stacks. Use this debuff card. Decreases his crit resistance at crit defense by 50. Buff up with Easton. And then ult. So let's see here. Defense down. Buff up. Ult with Derry. Pray that she crits. 8.5 million damage. And there you have it. That's how you do extreme. Pretty good. What's our score going to be? 4.1k. I'll take it. So that's how you do extreme with this team. And you can use this strat for hard and normal. It's just a bit trickier because, as I said, on hard, he only has 1 HP bar. So, and 1 life, basically. So that's a bit tricky. However, I will be showing you a team that you can use, which will give you a decent score, and it's a bit easier to use, and it's more free-to-play friendly, actually. And you can use this team for extreme. The strat I'm about to show you guys, you can use this for extreme. However, you won't get as much points. You'll probably get around 2,000-3,000, give or take. But yeah. So let's hop into hard now. And this is the team that you want to use for hard and normal. So hard and normal. So the only thing, as I said, you switch up is you switch out. You're basically swapping out Blue Easton for Green Hellbrim because he has the same buff card. And you're switching out a lot for Gustav because he has a Golden Freeze. And we are using crit chance as well, so we have an increased chance to crit. But yeah, nothing's changed. Everyone on this team, same thing. HP and defense set, including associations, and Derry and Demon Meliodas are an attack set. Crit chance food. And let's go straight into a hard difficulty KELAK. And I'll show you guys how to do it. Alright. So here we're dependent on RNG. Because we need Derry cards. But it's basically the same strat, give or take. So you want to throw out the useless cards. Throw out these cards. And then start swiping with Derry and get as many stacks on her passive as possible. And also, since he is more squishy and he only has 1 HP bar, life, keep an eye out on his HP bar. And this is you can go for a 10 stack run on Derry. However, it'll be extremely hard and you'll need basically godlike RNG. So if you have the patience for that and the stamina pots, then go ahead. You'll have an even better score. But I'm just going to go for what the game gives me. Because I think here this swipe probably kills him, honestly. Go there, don't kill. Yeah, as you can see there, that happens. So I'll keep that in so you guys can see that this is a bit harder of a strategy and it's more RNG dependent. So I'll do one more run, and if I don't get it, then I will cut and then come back when I actually get a run. So alright, it's been like 30 minutes since the last time, but for you guys it was like not even a second, but I'm back and I think I have the run. I hope that I have the run because I've been playing for so long. But yeah, around 30 minutes. But alright, let's see what we have. I actually don't even have that many stacks on Dairy. I'm just hoping that she crits. That's all we need. She has 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks. Gilther passive is max, 5 stacks. I do have a gold buff up for Helbram ready, and I do have a gold freeze. And my Dairy does have a gold buff already active on herself, as you can see here. Yep. And I have her ult. So here we go. Hopefully this crits. So do this. Freeze. Ult of Dairy, and then just hope and pray to the RNG gods that she crits. Dairy, please. Take away his resistance. Ults. Nice, thank you. Oh, there we go. Alright, there you guys have it. That's I did the run on hard because I didn't crit the first time. So yeah, look at that, 2,791 score. Very nice. And then I might as well show you guys on normal, because why not? Alright, I will just come back once I have a run on normal because it is extremely tedious, and I'm basically doing the same strat I did for hard. But yeah, the only difference is actually to keep in mind for normal, I recommend to take away all the gear off from everyone but Dairy. So as you can see here, my Gilther has no gear on. My Helbram has no gear on. And Gustav has no gear on. The only one that has gear on is Dairy, and we have let's see, we're out of crit chance food, so I'll be back, cook some more up, and then I will just edit it in to the part where I am back with a run. So I'll see you guys then. Alright, it's been a while for me anyways. I'm back. This should be the last cut. I have basically a decent good run on normal, which I will now show you guys. It's probably been like 20-30 minutes since I've been trying to get this, so hopefully it works. So as you can see here, I only have 3 stacks of Dairy, so this will be 4, and then my Gilther passive will be 5 maxed out next turn, so 4, 5. I'll buff up, just why not, and then I will just move my Dairy card. So next turn I will use the strat. I do have a gold buff card up, which I just used, and I also have, I just used a gold buff with Dairy, and then I also have a freeze with what's his name, Gustav, level 3. So this is as best as it's gonna get. He did get some resistance buffs, which it doesn't matter since we are just going to freeze it off. So here, I hope this crits. I really do. 62,000 damage or attack, pretty good. 100% crit chance, so there's nothing really to it but to just do this. And then hope that it crits. So let's see, Dairy please. Level 3 freeze. Dairy. Nice, 6 million damage. Thank you. Oh my, I don't have to do this anymore. It's so many tries. Alright, so there we go. 2.8k. There's that one. So that should be over 10,000. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, easily. Let's see. Let's take a look. Go here. But yeah, oh, that was a long time. I've been recording for an hour and 30, but the video should only be probably like 20 minutes long. 25. Yeah, as you can see there, oh, just under 10,000. But that's because we just needed a bit more RNG. But yeah, as you can see, barely under 10,000 score. But yeah, that's basically how you do it. I'm probably gonna have to edit a bunch of this so it appears smooth like on the official recording, but this will be the ending though. But yeah, there you guys have it. That is how you score over, yeah, that's how you score around 10,000 points, give or take, on Knighthood boss KELAK. And as I said, it's very dependent on RNG. I could have got even higher score, for sure over 10,000, if I just had more luck on RNG with my Derriere, because on this run I only had like, what, 5 stacks on her, so if I had at least 7 or 8, easily over 10,000 score. But yeah, it's around there, 9 points, let's just 9.8k. But yeah, that's pretty good. This took so long. I hate KELAK so much. After this video goes up, I'm never doing this again. I'll just get like around 4,000 score, because it's way too long. It takes way too much RNG. I used a bunch of stamina pots, a bunch of food. But there you guys have it. If you want to do what I did and get over 10,000 score around there, then this is what you got to do. But yeah, that's basically it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.